Joining us now is Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Governor, you have said in a statement that you will fight like hell, direct quote there, to protect every Michigander's right to make decisions about their body. But as of right now, as you note in your statement, it is now illegal to have an abortion in Michigan unless there is a case of incest or rape. What's your response to this Supreme Court decision, and what will you do next to be a woman of your word here?
Well, this is a devastating setback for women, for our economy, for our ability to lead families and make decisions around our health care and participate in the economy. This is going to have massive impact. And so we are fighting like hell. I have filed a lawsuit there. I'm hoping that our Supreme Court understands the urgency of taking action now. So we're going to continue to push on that front. Planned Parenthood and ACLU also filed a lawsuit and got an injunction against the 1931 law that makes it a felony, no exceptions for rape or incest. So at this point, Michigan women still have access to abortion care, but this injunction is in the process of being appealed. So it's a precarious moment, and that's why we've got to continue this fight.
Yeah, Governor, we've been talking about these sort of trigger laws, and Michigan is in this unique place in that you had sort of a trigger law before we started talking about it, these things being implemented, this 1931 law. And so you've already been through this battle, really, in your state. You mentioned the injunction. What is your concern about what could happen if there is an appeal and this injunction is lifted and this 1931 law becomes the law of your state?
Like mothers and fathers everywhere, I'm thinking about my daughters. They now have fewer rights than I've had my whole life, and I am incensed about this. The most important economic decision a woman will make in her lifetime is when and whether to start a family. And now this Supreme Court ruling has said every state's going to have different rights for women in their state borders. And in Michigan, we will go from being a pro-choice state to, if this 1931 law goes into effect, or if anyone who's running for governor on the Republican side is successful, we will have the most extreme law on the books in the country. My legislature's already introduced bills to throw doctors and nurses in jail for a decade. Obviously, I will veto that disgusting next step that they want to take. But this is how precarious this moment is, and this is why we must win. We must continue to fight, and we've got to ensure that all people have access to the full range of health care that we have had for the last 49 years.
Who in your state are you concerned about the most? We already know the U.S. has the highest maternal mortality rate of developed nations. Who in your state right now is most at risk?
Well, obviously, laws like this take a disproportionate impact on people with fewer resources, right? The Black and brown communities, people in rural parts of our state who currently don't have close enough access, now will have to either amass the resources to leave the state or carry an unwanted, unplanned pregnancy to term. This is going to have a devastating impact. All across the country, employers are saying, we got to get women back in the workplace. This COVID-19 sent women home because they had to take care of families and take care of business and et cetera. This is one more hurdle for women to participate if we don't even have the ability to design our lives, to make our decisions and access the reproductive health care that we've had for 49 years. So this will have an impact, most devastatingly, on people with fewer resources.
You say that abortions, at least right now, are currently legal in Michigan, and you're going to fight like hell to keep it that way. Is Michigan also sort of preparing for, people who live in states where they may not have access, and you may see people coming into your state looking for an abortion?
Yeah, currently in Michigan, women from Ohio and Indiana come here for reproductive health care. It is something that, I am glad that we've been able to be a place where women could access just across state line. But the problem with this now 50-state patchwork of rights is going to just be confusing. It's going to create complete barriers for a lot of people, and it's going to permanently change the trajectory of women's lives in this country. And that's what I think is so alarming about the reach of this particular ruling, which could have implications beyond abortion and reproductive choice. But obviously, that's what we're focusing on right now because that is what's squarely at risk here for so many of us.
And Governor, just in our last few moments with you, this is the second seismic Supreme Court decision in as many days, also having an impact on your state, ruling yesterday, striking down New York's effort to put kind of limitations and restrictions on how people can seek permits for weapons. What's your response to that major Supreme Court decision?
Well, the Supreme Court is showing that they have an agenda and they are hypocritical in terms of how they apply that agenda based on who they care about. And they've made America a lot more dangerous just in the last 48 hours.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you.